Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Gerrit Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Gerrit Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Digging in, Kiki Bones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Rusty Red.
Coming to the plate now, Rusty Red, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Red is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
1 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Striding in, Rico Black. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2-0 now. Red, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Goins has to hurry. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, J.J. Watts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.J. Watts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Men on third with 2 down. And a pickoff throw to third. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Big Daddy Kelly, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Standing in, Jorge Mateo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Into the box now, Dylan Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Torres.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Seth Brown, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Bubba Ali, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked fouled off to the right. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Antonio Pack, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So striding in, Shorty Mack. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
This one's down to third. Goins has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Striding into the box, Ryan Goins. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Lázaro Armenteros. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Ali over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Mateo, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Coco Brown, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Coco Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Thomas moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 30, Kiki Bones.
So digging in now, Kiki Bones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Gonna be...
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Ben Bracewell is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Ben Bracewell.
Ready now for Baltimore, Rusty Red. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Rusty Red.
Now the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dylan Thomas hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Standing in, Torres. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. So striding forward now, Rico Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, J.J. Watts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
And again a throw. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
At the plate, Bubba Ali. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Stepping into the box, Antonio Hack, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Into the box now, Shorty Mack, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here's the 1-1. Two runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. The 2-2 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Orioles settle for one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2. Next for New York, Mark Canha is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side.
And he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Digging in, Seth Brown, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1 count. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Red is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Goins.
Now at the plate, Ryan Goins. He's set and the pitch. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they've been frustrated hitting into ground out after ground out, but it's up to them to adjust. They know they're getting a lot of pitches down in the zone, so they either need to learn to lay off or find a way to get under those pitches a little bit more, because clearly the balls on the ground aren't benefiting them in this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Coco Brown. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Robinson, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. To the plate now, Kiki Bones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. A 1-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And he indeed takes home with the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Now batting, Rusty Red comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Ready for another chance? Rico Black. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Lázaro Armenteros. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Jorge Mateo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Watts shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Gillen.
Ready for another shot now. Dylan Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.J. Watts. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Bubba Ali. Here's the pitch. Ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Antonio Hack, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Armenteros will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
DJ.
can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Ready once again, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Hard liner to center field. Red is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Striding in once again, Mark Canha. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Seth Brown, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Coco Brown. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Line towards center field. Kenna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jackie Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Kiki Bones. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. At the plate, Austin Allen, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The third baseman, Ryan Goins.
Now in the box, Ryan Goins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Calvin Kelly comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pull, that's inside.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros.
Digging in now, Lazaro Armenteros. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's in there for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Rusty Red. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Rusty Red.
First pitch on its way. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready now, Rico Black. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, J.J. Watts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied at 3-3. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jorge Mateo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Dylan Thomas, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Red is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Zach Britton will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Bubba Ali will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Cookie James is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
The first baseman, number 6.
Into the box now, Antonio Hack. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Britton is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Armenteros is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Shorty Mack.
Stepping up now, Shorty Mack. First pitch coming, here it is.
Counts 1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Coco Brown will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Gary Sheffield will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Fouled away. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Sheffield, a 27-year-old, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the number.
And now they've got him in a rundown, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now 5-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Chad Green takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Matt Kemp will come on as a pinch hitter.
Matt Kemp.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles. Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Now playing right field, number 10, Gary Sheffield. Now catching, number 99,
Settling in now, Mark Hanna. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Seth Brown. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Calvin Kelly is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits.